What's going on? What's going on, my peoples? We are here. Um, lot to talk about tonight. Peoples, we are here. Really got a lot to talk about, man. Shout out to everybody that's out there. Shout out to everybody that watch my channel. You know, all my new subscribers out there. Don't matter where you're watching from, man. Appreciate everybody that support my channel. As you come in here, just hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Support my channel. You know, I appreciate that. You know, we got a lot to get to tonight. You know, sometimes I do talk about serious topics. It's not just fun and games all the time. But you know, I was planning to lead off the show tonight, talk about something, but then something else caught my attention, and I was reading this news about this store owner in South Carolina that shot this kid. Oh, what's going on, Batman? Oh, you said what's going on with it? Oh, I've been had this. I've been had this sweater long time ago. Store owner shot this 14-year-old kid. Because he thought the kid was shoplifting, right? Shoplifting or not, doesn't give somebody a right to shoot somebody. You know, that's not a good enough reason to shoot somebody, you know? So I'm still like, I just glimpsed the news today. It's probably old news for some of you guys. But as I'm reading over the news, first let me give I'm gonna read it over to you guys real quick, right? I'm gonna break this down. So this that I'm gonna be reading for you guys is coming out of USA Today. This story is by Janine Santucci. So we gotta give out the credits before we get into the story. So South Carolina gas store owner accused of fatally shooting a 14-year-old boy who he said stole from his store was charged with murder this week. The teen killing has sparked protests and community outrage. Cyrus Carmack Belton did not steal from the Express Mart. That's besides the point. In Columbia on Sunday night. The sheriff's department said 50-year-old Rick Chow and his son chased him out the store off the property and down the street before Chow shot him in the back. So apparently this guy, they chased the teen out of the store. He got out of the store and got off the property and they shot him in the back as the kid was running away. Right? It's a senseless. It doesn't make sense. We have a family that's grieving. We have a community that's grieving over 14-year-old that was shot. Lot said. So, first of all, let me go ahead and say this is the first day I'm finding about this story, right? I just found out about it. It doesn't matter. Okay. From all the reports said the kid wasn't stealing. That don't matter. Whether the kid stole something or not, that doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, you got a bunch of these peoples. They come into the neighborhood and they make money. They're making money off of people, our people, and but they don't really like our people. They always think our people is up to no good. They don't like to see little kids with dreads. You know, they don't like to see our kind. You know, but yet still they want our money though. You know, they always think that we're up to no good, man. You know how many times I notice that I'm in a particular store or a supermarket or something, and I'm shopping, and more eyes is on me that's actually spending money than those other folks. You know what I'm saying? Will Wagwan, Batman. Yeah, this sound a little. It sounds a little racist, but sometimes the wrong. Of course, a dude is racist, man. Sometimes you got the wrong people. That's why I say, like we got to start supporting our businesses, right? Because when you look around in the communities, and shout out to everybody, I support everything I like, whether it's black, whether it's white. You know, I don't even want to bring up no race thing, but this dude right here, it gotta be it gotta be hatred. It gotta be racist. It's just the wrong person owns a gas station. That's all. You got a monster that owns a gas station. Now you got a family that's grieving. You know, now you're gonna have 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds all over the world or all over the states that's gonna be like wondering, yo, should I go to a gas station or not? Should I go to the corner store or not? You know what I mean? Oh, what's going on? Because it's like, where can you go? You know what I mean? So it definitely this story definitely caught my attention, man. You know what I mean? Condolences to the family out there. Um, you know, I don't know the family or not like that, but condolences to them. They're really going through it right now. And this particular store owner, I was reading on a different storyline that he got two prior charges or two prior incidents where he accused people of stealing out his store. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Yeah, that guy, he don't need to be a store owner. Like that's something that you're not gonna have to worry about no more. A shout out to everybody that's in here, man. As you come in here, do me a favor and hit a thumbs up for me. But I just wanted to if you guys got any opinion on that story, 14-year-old kid got shot in the back by a store owner over there in South Carolina. You know, I think that's totally messed up. He need to get charged, and they did charge him with murder, but they need to throw the book at him because you know what I mean. That could have been your kid, your brother, your brother, your nephew. Could have been somebody close to you. Nowadays, we gotta talk to these kids. We gotta let them understand that, you know, we gotta let the Gen X understand that there's real hatred out there in this world right now. You know what I'm saying? People that laugh and smile with you and stuff like that, they're not really with you. They don't really want you to exist. You know, they don't. A lot of people just don't like your kind. You know, and it could be black, it could be white, there's just a lot of people out there that just got natural hatred. You know, they don't like who you are. They don't like what you stand for. A lot of people. I talk about just be mindful of your surrounding, guys, and start supporting your own. Start supporting your own. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy, man. This is senseless killing right there. Shout out to everybody up in the building, man. We are here. And one of the things I really want to talk about, I just wanted to get that story out the way really quick. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about house poor, guys. We're gonna talk about house poor. Take a little sip of my caramel coffee. Anybody want to chime into the show, man? And leave a comment. We're getting ready to go into house poor. And what is house poor, guys? I'm gonna tell you what house poor is. Right? So basically, I want to be specific as I'm telling you guys what house poor is. So basically, my terminology, house poor is basically you're spending too much money on housing, right? You're spending way too much money on housing. So when you look at the meaning of house poor is sometimes also referred to as house rich, cash poor, right? House rich, cash poor. A house poor person is anyone whose housing expenses account for a large percentage of their monthly budget. Individuals in this situation are short on cash for discretionary items and tend to have trouble meeting other financial obligations such as vehicle payments. They're not able to put money in their retirement. They're not able to go on that vacation that they want. They're not able to buy the little things that they want. They can't simply go to Wawa and just pick up a coffee because you're house poor, right? Now, a rule of thumb is, I'm gonna give you the rule of thumb that I truly believe in, and that's the 28% rule. And what does the 28% rule means? I want to give you guys a real definition of the 28% rule, but I can give you the definition off the top of my head, but I want to give you guys the real definition. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. Hope this show can help somebody. So a conventional rule of thumb for house poor is the 28%, 36% rule. Keep your housing costs under 28% of your gross income, and all of your debt payments, including your mortgage, under 30% of your gross income, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm not perfect. That 36, I'm meeting that 28%, but that 36%, I gotta work on that. I got some work to do. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm definitely crushing that 28%. I believe in that, and I'm gonna tell you why, guys. One of the things I always say to myself, like, even growing up, like, it was like always common sense to me, right? Like, I wanted to live good, but I never wanted to like spend like most of my money on a damn apartment or a house or. So I always try to, as I got my first apartment and stuff like that, I always try to look for areas that's good but still at a decent price. So maybe it's not an area that's in the city where everything's happening, right? So I kept that rule of thumb when I bought my first house. You know, it was a decent house, but yet still I wasn't short on money. I was able to pay my mortgage. Basically, I was able to pay my mortgage with 1 week paycheck if I wanted to. You know what I mean? I was meeting that 28%. And that when I sold my house and I bought my new house, um, still I was still able to pay my mortgage, right? With even with one paycheck. This what inspired me to do that, do this video or do this live or talk about this, right? Now, a lot of people make mistake on, they get approved. Let's just say you get approved to buy a $300,000 house, right? Or you get approved to buy a $400,000 house, right? So this how people make mistake, guys. They spend the max. You don't have to spend the max, right? What I got approved for, I did not spend the max. I could have spent more on my house if I wanted to. I don't just want to put all my money into living in a house. Right now, I have a 4 bedroom, and we basically have a bedroom that we do nothing in. I toss and turn in that bedroom. You know what I mean? Sometimes people buy beyond their means, like, you know what I mean? So you got to think smart. The economy is getting you guys see what's going on in the economy. Um but the 28% rule is basically, let's just say, let's use $10,000 for example, right? Because it's easier to calculate $10,000. So let's just say you gross $10,000 for the month. So if you gross $10,000 for the month, you should not be spending no more than 28% rule would be, you should not be spending no more than $2,800 on mortgage. No more than $2,800 on mortgage. Once you start spending over that, your house poor. You know what I mean? Now, being house poor doesn't have anything to do with your house. You can have the nicest house in the world, but at the end of the day, your house poor. Your house broke. And you wonder why you can't find extra money to buy that car. You wonder why you can't go far with your current car. You wonder why you can't meet me and the crew at the bar. You wonder why you're always staring up in the sky at the stars, because your house poor. You know what I mean? You and how can you fix that? A lot of people, Cardo, I'm going, yo, a lot of people, it's not their fault, right? I'm gonna tell you what happened. A lot of people, they buy a house and they might lose their job. So that's why you should not buy at the maximum. A lot of people buy a house, they lose their job, and they had to change their job, and the money that they used to make, they don't make it no more. I'm gonna give you guys a little tip, right? Use this advice right here that I'm about to give you. What a lot of people do, right? It's a lot of people, they buy a house as a couple. There's nothing wrong with that, right? They use both incomes to buy or afford that house, right? Because you think that your partner is going to be with you forever. I hope it works out, right? Well, what happens if one person, you or your wife or your spouse or your whatever or your roommate or whoever, what happens if one person loses their job and you really depended on that money that she's giving you or he's giving you a month to pay that mortgage? What happened when one person loses their job? You got screwed. You know what I mean? So when you're buying a house with somebody, or when you're buying a house with your wife or your baby mother or your side chick, don't buy a house with your side chick. That's a bad idea. But when you're doing that, don't depend on both income. The rule of thumb is to use the person. This is just my rule of thumb. It ain't no rule. But the person with the highest income use their income to try to get the house. So much people is like, oh, well, I gotta be on a loan or this or that. But you gotta understand, like, I'm a living testimony to this. When you use one person's income to get important things like a house, man, it's and you see what you get approved for, and you just stick there. Like you're gonna get to live so good, man. Like when I say live good, you'll be able to fly out when you want to, take a trip to Bahamas. You'll be able to, you can drive a Mercedes Benz or whatever car you want to, because you're able to afford that payment. Because guess what? Now after the point where you use one income to buy the house that you want. Now after you get the house that you want, you really got two incomes. So that extra income is just like a blessing, but you're not, but at the point of buying a house, that income you're not stressing. And let this be a lesson that if you take the rule of thumb, you're gonna live good. You're able to buy things that you want. You're able to go to concerts. You're able to you're able to save for retirement. You know, you're able to build up emergency fund. You're able to spend money for fun. You're just able to keep extra money in your pocket. But what happened is, if when you guys use both incomes and you guys spend to the maximum limit, guess what? All the pressure is going to be on both of you guys to have that money at the end of the month. And we can get on a different topic, and we can get on a different show. But statistics shows that whenever a couple get money tight, this can cause an end to a lot of marriage. This causes an end to a lot of relationship. I got a homeboy. He got a divorce, him and his wife, over money. You know what I mean? Over money. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling all the young bloods out there, because I know a lot of young dudes, um even older people too. There's a lot of older people out there that looking to buy a house. You know, I'm telling everybody that to just take my advice. You know what I mean? And take my advice. All right. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Hit the thumbs up for me, guys. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? We got Tim in the building. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Let me give shout out to everybody that's up in here, man. Bad man, appreciate you for coming through. Real Wagwan. On and I building. Carter, Wagwan. So Tim said rental properties are going up in every major city. You're right. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm out of the loop. When it comes to renting, I'm way out of the loop. I don't know what's the average cost for renting right now is. I'm out of the loop, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all, give me a second. I'll be right back. No, never mind. They can wait. Call me, Padu, or they do. Your RLC. Think I could find a local gig. This OTR money is amazing. 2K a week as a company driver, but I'm running super crazy coast to coast. I'm getting tired. You say the Russian keep. Man, you run with a Russian. You run with. Yo, I know one thing, man. One thing I heard about them Russian companies up there in Illinois and stuff like that, they keep your pocket fat. That's all I know, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If I'm making, and I'm gonna tell everybody this right now. And that's one of the topics I had today is job stability, right? And job that matters right now. If you got a job that's making 2,000 a week, I would personally hang on to that job for a while, and and just save as much money as you could. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can. Yeah, you can make that locally, and you can make money locally, but you got to understand is that what we do in food service, it's not easy, bro. Like, we make it look easy. I make it look super easy. To me, it's super easy, but I got my days where my body just feel like, yo, I don't want to do this. I got my days where I wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn, I got to go at it again. So I'm gonna be honest with you, like, yeah, the coast to coast is kind of hard. You know what I mean? One advice I would tell you is to ask them for a raise. You know what I mean? And if they can afford to give you a raise, then I might stick it through for a little while. But if they can't give you a raise, then I get bouncing. You know what I mean? But it's definitely me personally, if I was over the road working for a company, I would need to be making about, I'll say, anywhere from about 2,500 to 3,000 a week, you know, because, and the reason why I say that, because you got to understand that you're sacrificing so much time away. You know, you got drivers like sitting at the truck stop right now, just sitting. You know what I mean? So you got to think about that, guys. You know what I mean? And another topic I want to talk about tonight, guys, is actually job stability, man. And and I want to tell everybody out there that if you're currently in a good job, right, hang on to it. Stay with the job that you're at right now, because I don't know if you guys notice, but everything's going up. Everything, name it, milk, juice, eggs, bread, this, that, and everything going up. You know what I mean? The economy, you know, I was reading up about the economy every day. I mean, the other day, and they were saying that the economy is staying steady and this and that. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't I don't believe that, because 61% of the people that make $43,000 or less, they say they're really feeling the blunt of the economy. And you got even a lot of people that make $100,000 or more, they got to make adjustments to how they do things in the economy. You know, Carter say he did an interview 2 weeks ago at Cheney. Never heard anything yet. It was thought he had in the bag. Did you do the road test? If you did the road test and you did good on the road test, let me know. I'll see if I can throw out your name, see what's going on. Yo, 392 Sean in the building. What going? Sean say, yo, that's not enough. Him personally, he need more money to be over the road. How much they paying you per month? Yo, Tim say it's good if he's driving a company truck, working as a 1099 for the time being. Plus, if he plans on getting his own truck, the game over. Yeah, you know, everybody's situation different. That's one thing I that's one thing I always say, that I can't. Oh, you got 3 or 4 wrong on the road test, man. I don't know, man. They're kind of strict on that road test, but I just shoot me your first name. Or what I could do, I can ask him how much questions you allowed to miss on the road test, because it they're kind of strict on that, man. And one thing I want to say real quick to everybody, all the food service drivers and up in here locally, my particular branch has slowed down on hiring. We got tons of drivers, man. It's not when I came to Cheney, they were looking for a lot of drivers. Now it's not that easy to get on with Cheney no more. I mean, oh, Sean, you was with VNL? Oh, that's what's up, bro. Shoot, when I was in Vietnam, we was making 2,000 as a company driver, so it got them on easy. Save that money, and if you're single, game over, because the mega not gonna pay you that much as a company driver. We'll say getting your own truck is a headache. Let me talk about this. I want to talk about this real quick, guys. And I'm gonna talk about this, right? So it's not a thin line. It's not a thin line between getting your own truck and being a company driver. Um, and the reason why I say it's not a thin line because I always talk about passion for being an owner operator. If you have passion, like if that's what you're destined to do, I don't think it's ever gonna be nothing stopping you from doing what you ultimately want to do, even if you know that you're gonna take a hit in the pockets. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, and I say this a lot of times. If I decide to be an owner operator tomorrow, it's not for the money. It's for the freedom. It's for the freedom. Spend more time at home. Um, the freedom to know I can go where I want, whenever I want to. Landstar terminology. You know what I'm saying? It's just a freedom, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, as a food service driver right now, we making money like it ain't funny. I'm making money like it ain't funny. Like, you know what I mean? So I definitely be losing money, guys, because I had my own truck before. I know how much I take home at the end of the year after I pay this and I pay that, after I pay for fuel, after the company take out their percentage. You know what I mean? Tires, how much tires cost, maintenance, you get an oil change by 300-400 bucks. You know, every little thing you do, if you can't fix nothing on your truck, you're just gonna be hurt. You know what I mean? If you get a blowout on the side of the road, like a stair tire, that could easily cost $9 to $1,200, $9 to $1,500 for somebody to just come out there, give you a brand new stair tire and repair it. You know, so it can, like, you'll make $20,000 over as an owner operator, and if you're not careful, you can blow that $20,000 by a snap of a finger. So you gotta really have a strong mindset and a really love and passion for being an owner operator. So that's why I always say I respect the guys that truly stay in the game. I salute them. You know what I mean? Because they go through it, you know? Yeah, you're spending 2,300 of on fuel. Man, I ain't run that hard. Terms of flatbed work is solid because there aren't that many folks willing to put in the work. There's only so much that the mega carrier can take. Tim, I'm glad you brought that up. I always tell myself that if I become an owner operator again, flatbed is a lane that I can see myself doing, you know, because you're right about that. We don't really see too much people getting into flatbed, you know what I mean? So that could be a good solid avenue, you know, because when you really think about it, man, flatbed is always gonna be needed, you know, because those specialty loads is always gonna be in need. You know what I mean? You know, that's one thing I can say, man. It was really good for the truckers. That's all I can say. So, you know, like it was really good for the truckers when he was there. You ain't lying about that. I mean, I don't agree on a lot of stuff he said or did, but for the truckers, it was good. Oh, you were the. Oh, Will. So Will, you were doing flatbed as an owner operator and didn't work out. You didn't. You wasn't getting no loads. What was going on? We got 14 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit the thumbs up as you come up in here, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I mean? And we can talk about anything for the rest of the show. I just don't want to talk about no. It's certain things that you guys can't talk to me about tonight. Not tonight, because I don't want to hear it. And the number one thing is I don't want to hear nothing about no basketball. I'm good. You know, I don't want to hear it. Say flatbed cool. Flatbed is cool and all, but I told myself once I leave FedEx, he wasn't touching freight anymore. I can easily go to the gym when I'm on my 10-hour break and still be in shape. Man, let me tell you, the only problem that I think I would have as a flatbed driver, right? Yo, I'm looking at my phone right now, and it's just shaking for no reason. I'm not even shaking it. Yo, and the only problem I think I would have as a flatbed driver is 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 rushing because as a food service driver, like I'm used to rushing. So when I get those flatbed loads, I just hope that I don't go down the road. I don't go down the valley when I'm rushing trying to strap the load, or I'm rushing trying to get my job done. That's crazy, yo. Say middle of July, man, that's extreme right there. That's definitely the extreme. Yeah, y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. Yes, sir. We back. Lots going on though, guys. Lots going on. Um, lots going on. You got Rick Ross. He doing his car show and rodeo right now. I'm seeing all type of clips that look pretty cool. I watched in the news the other day. It says his neighbors don't really like him doing that over there in that particular neighborhood. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You can't please everybody. You got to do what it is. You got to do. You know what I mean? Um, what else we got in the news? We got Shannon Sharpe. He's leaving FS1. Uh, so that's very interesting right there. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Shannon Sharpe, the reason I watch Undisputed, I think he's a big personality when it comes to when it comes to sports talk. I think he's a big personality, and but I know he's gonna be doing some good also. So I can't wait to see where he's gonna be going after he do leave. I'll be there to support. Um, I like his podcast, The Pivot. Very good podcast. I listen to it all the time. You know, um, I don't know. I'm a person. I like Shannon Sharpe. When it comes to Stephen A. or Shannon Sharpe, I like Shannon Sharpe. Do I think he can carry a morning show by himself? I think he could. But I think he got to be the alpha on any morning show. You know what I mean? Um, we got 9 people up in the building, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We just here chopping it up on a few different topics tonight. We first started talking about the 14-year-old kid that got shot in South Carolina because the owner of the store, a 50-year-old man, thought the kid was shoplifting. So him and his son chased the kid off the property and shot him cold dead in the back. You know what I'm saying? So it was later reported that this guy, he got arrested and he's charged with murder. So um but it's still not justice, man, because there's problems happen all over the world where you know like like think about it. If you're a store owner and you're going to shoot people for shoplifting, like, you don't need to be a store owner, because just imagine, guys. We got 9 people up in the building. We got a lot of people in the southeast, so a lot of people go to Publix, go to Kroger's, go to Walmart, uh, go to Food Lion, wherever it is, what state you're in, wherever you go. Just imagine, you putting like a Snickers in your pocket, and the worst outcome of you putting that Snickers in your pocket is you getting shot, killed, dead on the spot. That's crazy, yo. You know what I mean? These people, like, they gotta start looking. Gotta start going. And it's the funny thing is a lot more monsters out there like this guy, yo. He need to come off the streets. Well, he's off the streets, but a lot of people out there like that, man. You know what I mean? Oh, Tim, your owner up. Sean, what's going on? Where you running? What state you running in right now? Shout out to all the owner operators up in the building, man. Shout out to all the over the road drivers. Shout out to all the food service drivers that's up in the building right now. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. You guys already know my channel is a channel with a bunch of different topics, a bunch of different things, like just everything. Like, we cooking, we detailing. You know what I mean? And a new venture that I'm gonna be starting, guys, is I'm actually trail production. Do I watch mother trucker stuff? I'm gonna be honest with you, trail production. Like, I don't watch too much YouTube about trucking, man. You know, I just don't got the time for it. I truck for a living, so I don't want to like. I listen to a lot of music, spend a lot of time with my family. Like, I don't got time to be watching like YouTube all the time. Now, I like mother trucker. He got the good and the bad of what? What are you talking about? You know? Um. Oh, you're in Ohio, headed to Maine. From Maine, headed back to Florida, and from Florida going to Texas. Damn, that's what's good about booking a load ahead of time. You know exactly where you're going. Hmm. Yeah, but what I do watch trail production. I spend a lot of time. I watch a lot of Netflix. I watch Netflix. I watch a lot of I watch a lot of and I like to watch the animal channels on YouTube. I like to watch those funny dogs. It's um it's a particular dog that I watch. He's funny, man. He's a Doberman, and he man, this dog got so much character, man. Those are the type of things I like watch, man. You gotta sometimes as a truck driver, you gotta take yourself away from trucking sometimes, man. You know what I mean? You gotta take yourself away from trucking. You know what I mean? So those are the type of things I watch. Um, you know what I mean? I do like people that I support. Whenever they drop a video, I get a notification, and I just go watch it and just real quick and go back over to my world. You know, that's what I do. You know what I mean? But we're here. It's 11:12 p.m. down here in North Florida or Central Florida, Florida. You know what I mean? And if you over the road, man, by next week, man, I'm gonna have my if you over the road, man, you ever stop down here in Florida, just give me a holler, man, 'cause I got that I'm gonna have that jerk chicken business popping. Um, I think it should start next week. You know, we perfected the jerk sauce, and so we're gonna have that up and running. Uh, right now the detailing business is 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 doing fine. We got some customers. We can't take on no more customers at the moment. Um, the only thing I could take on is if I like get like any pressure cleaning jobs, like soft washes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we still good over there. Um, busy, man, busy. You know what I mean? So busy, bro. Oh no, I'm not worried about the game at all because I kind of knew. Well, I did knew that it was gonna be a hard task for Miami Heat to be be the you know, the Denver Nuggets, because that team is just built different, man. They're like, I don't know how they just got so good out of the blue, or maybe I haven't been paying attention to them. But that dude, man, that tall dude, man, Jokic or whatever his name is, that mother, that man can ball. And the funny thing is, he don't even look like he's balling, man. He don't even look like he's playing ball, but he's out there balling. He is not crawling, he's balling, and he's not fake falling. One thing I noticed a weak spot in Denver though, and I hope Eric see the weak spot, but Jovic, he don't play defense, and I think if you switch and put some pressure on him, I think we can get him in foul trouble. Um, you probably got to put it big on Gordon. Um, and Murray, and don't double team Jovic. Just put some pressure on him. He gonna get his points. To put pressure on him on the defense side of the ball, and those are the chances I see of us beating Denver. But unfortunately, I think we need another big man, and we don't have that other big man. Say, would I buy a truck and do container loads? Nope. And nothing against container. Shout out to all the container guys. You know, I talk to a lot of container guys, and I just don't like the things that they got to go through or the things that they got to deal with. So I don't see myself like going through that. Get what I'm saying? So no, I would definitely not buy a truck and do container. I wouldn't even buy a truck right now, not at this point. You know, now. But let me just say this. If the truck prices continue to go down, I might consider buying a truck and parking it. You know what I mean? I might consider buying a truck. Uh-huh. Yep, we've been going for about 54 minutes. I'm gonna let this thing run for another 5 minutes. Appreciate everybody for rolling through tonight. It's what's tonight? Saturday? Man, you lose track of the days when the damn when the time blow by so quick, man. Trail production say who would want to work for RLC? Um, you know, I thought about that sometimes, but then I thought about getting a truck, another truck. Thought about getting a truck and getting a driver, right? But here's the thing. I'm a natural. I got natural like understanding and caring for people in general. And I know if I get somebody to drive my truck, I just can't afford to pay them what they should be making. So that's why I wouldn't even venture down that road, because if I get a driver, and let's just say I can afford to pay them $1,600 to $2,000 a week. Like, why should they do that when they can afford to go, when they can go get a job that can pay them that and they can get insurance, and they can get and all of that stuff. So, I got respect, and I care about people, and I got respect for people. And I know in business you're not supposed to care about people, but now it is some people out there that want to run on a 1099. Yeah, I could get a truck and let them run on 1099, but you know, but yeah. Now one thing I must say, when I did have my truck, and when I got out the truck and I had a driver for the particular moment, I was paying the driver good, like really good. I think I was paying like, I think 25% for the load at a particular time, or 30%. And the driver was making pretty good money. So if I ever get a truck, I've just got to say that I'll be fair, but I make sure I'll go out my way to pay the driver good. Put it like that. Pay close attention when you're on the highway. If you see a newer Cascadia pulling a JB Hunt trailer or a Landstar 910, it's a SFI truck. Oh, 392. You're not leased on with Landstar? I thought you were leased on with Landstar. Would food service ever get owner ops? No, I don't think food service can afford to pay owner operators. It's just, I mean, they can afford it, but I don't think like the price of that owner operator would want to charge these companies. I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't want to pay those prices. Oh, Joshua Mendez, what's going on? I can tell you, I appreciate you watching my channel. I can tell you been subscribed to my channel for a long time. Shout out to my long time subscribers, man. He know the story. I should matter of fact, I'm gonna look at the truck prices right now. Semi trucks. Let's see, y'all. We gonna buy us a truck, guys. We gonna buy us a truck, man. Oh, I appreciate that, Josh. We gonna buy us a truck. We're gonna get us a sleeper truck. I'm just curious to see. I'm looking at truck paper. I'm just curious to see, because I heard that truck prices are going down. I haven't really looked. I haven't really paid attention to it. And I don't know why the front of the paper, it always gives you the trucks that's going up for auction. I mean, right now I see some international for going for like 30,000, 550,000 miles. Cummins engine, so that's not bad. As a matter of fact, this is not a bad truck. We might find us one here, guys. Oh, never mind. It's in Oklahoma. I ain't going to Oklahoma for no truck. So hold up. The truck prices is really going down, man. It's really going down. I see a 2018 Kenworth T680. Yeah, I ain't going to Oklahoma for no truck. The T680, but it got a Packard engine that's going for 38,000. See if I can get y'all, but yeah, y'all probably can't see. What's going on? I thought I was charging. Damn, laptop just blacked out. So let me go on the filter, put it on. Putting in all the trucks that's closest to me. Hey, I'm looking at some 2024 Kenworth 2 T680. Trail production, nah, they won't pay me enough. I'm looking at a 2024 T680 right now, right? You want to know what the price is? It's a call for price. Whenever you guys get that call in for price, you're not going to hear the price, yo. Right here, I see a 2017 International Pro Star for $22,000, yo. Y'all just say food service jobs make money like it ain't funny. That's why I see those are running their tummies. That's a good one right there. The truck prices is different than how it was a couple years ago. Freightliner Cascadia, $25,000. I see a 2016 Kenworth T680 for $29,000. Yo, I think I'm gonna buy me a truck and park it. The prices aren't bad. I see a 2017 International Pro Star for yo, we need to put a truck on the road, man. These prices are really good. I can buy me a truck, go through the engine. I'm gonna buy me a truck, y'all. For real, for real. Cause I think it's gonna get better out there. You know what I mean? But as we wrap this up, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. You know what I mean? Continue watching my videos, man. Make sure your first time listening to me, like, comment, subscribe. Hey, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.